the Emptiness Machine by Linkin Park. So we just heard the Mafra version, and I had never heard this version of the song before, like the original by Linkin Park, which feels like a sin on my half. So I'm very, very excited to hear it. Let's do this.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
All right, let me pause here. Man, I really like this so far. First of all, Mike Shinoda does this thing which he did here during the chorus, where he layers his vocals or puts on certain vocal effects. He does that on a lot of his music. I really love when he does that. Of course, I'm a little bit of a vocal effects fiend, so that definitely hits nice for me. Also, it's been a while since I've heard a Mike Shinoda song. I guess it's a Linkin Park song, but he's been doing a lot of his solo stuff up until Linkin Park came out, so that's pretty much what I was listening to. Definitely feels reminiscent to Crossing a Line, if you've heard that song before, vocal effect wise, and I really like that. And honestly, I don't know, it's a tough call so far between which one I like more between the Mafra and this version. This version might pull ahead a little bit just because I like Mike Shinoda so much. That being said, Mafra is definitely a better singer than him. I think we all know this, but I think I do have a preference towards his vocals, just because I've always loved Mike Shinoda. I cried when I heard this. I don't know if it was similar for you guys, but listening to the new Linkin Park, I needed time before I delved in. I love Chester so much, I felt like I was cheating him somehow. I get where you're coming from for sure. The new songs, they belong to Emily, and those are pretty good. Still can't really do Chester. She does as good as she can. Yeah, I think for me too, when I first heard that they were getting back together, I almost wish that they just started a new band. Like, keep all the members, but I feel like when you get a new lead singer who sounds different, like quite a bit different than your original, it's one thing if you're trying to get one that sounds similar, but I mean, if when it's a completely new gender, it's going to be a completely new sound. In my opinion, I feel like it should have just been a new band, both at like a respect thing, but also because it's kind of its own separate entity at that point. Anyways, though, I'm getting distracted. Let's get back to the song. I'm liking it so far.
Watch me play.
right. That was really, really, really good. I love that song a ton. And I'm gonna keep it real. I don't know how visible it is, but my eyes were starting to water there towards the end. It's like as soon as we got into the part that would have been what Chester would be singing, where Emily comes in. It's like in my mind, I was kind of just like picturing in my mind if Chester was singing it instead and kind of filling in the gaps. It was kind of weird. It does feel like there's some sort of void or something, just like something is lost there. And Emily sounded great, don't get me wrong. She sounded incredible, a really, really talented singer. It does feel weird though. It's sad, and it is definitely sad in some sort of way. There's just a void that's just kind of gone and can never truly be filled in like the same way, I guess. So I can definitely understand that now for sure. It's weird though, because it doesn't really truly hit until you get to that second half of the song. But yeah, anyways though, very, very solid song. I like the progression of it, where you start it with Mike, everything's kind of more low-key, and then as soon as the chorus hits, it starts building up more, and then it's when Emily gets in, it really, really builds. And then of course you get the combination towards the end where everything sort of comes together, becomes super heavy through the chorus. You get them both singing on the track together, and a very, very nice song though. Big props to them on that. Yeah, I don't even know if I could listen to this very often. I'm gonna add it to my playlist, but I feel like I'm gonna be crying every time I listen to it.
You dance alone by the moon, I just wanna see you bloom. It's like you don't have a clue. Midnight's the prettiest hue, I think that just might be you. It's like you don't have